Alright, we parked the car, and though the sign says wrong way, it's actually the right way. Because we're going to walk right up here, and we're going to get some nice golden views of the Devil's Tower as the sun, as you can see, the sun's getting lower.
Dun, dun, dun.
There it is. It sure looks cool.
Whoa.
Looks like alright, and here's the view here. Alright, we've been taking some photos from over here because we like this view. But across over here, you can see there's a little trail there. We're going to walk over here, trying to maintain our social distance. I am wearing a mask. It is a mask with a fox on it, so even after this pandemic is over, I still might just keep wearing this mask. But we're going to walk up there. You can see some people walking up there. And so we're going to check out this little trail here. So follow along. Alright, before we go on this tower trail, it's called. Here's where we're at, right here. And it looks like the trail circles all the way around it. And as you can tell by my phone ringing, we have cell reception here. Right here, it circles all the way around the Devil's Tower. It looks like it's 1.3 miles. We're just going to go up a little bit of it right now because I need to set up for finding the right angle tonight for the Perseids meteor shower. So we'll just go up a little bit. It just goes up here. We can go around the bend here just a bit and just get a taste of the trail. And in the morning we'll come back and we'll take a little hike around the tower. Alright, we're coming up here. Red Beds Trail, 2.8 mile loop that way. Let's see. You're here. Oh, that's, yeah, that'll be this really long one going around. And then we're, whoop, I don't know if you're seeing that, but that's one that's going around. This is a shorter one. This is probably the one we'll take. So, but for right now, we're just gonna just go up here just a little bit further, just to see a couple different views while we've got the setting sun behind us, turning this side of the tower all golden. So we want to maybe get another shot or two as we can from this angle. Walking up just a little bit further, little rock field here we can get to. It sure looks nice. We're going to walk over here on these rocks a little bit. See some Indian prayer cloths and stuff here. This is an area where Indians hold this sacred. See, they've put some on the trees. Wow, look at this view. Right here now we've got a really open view to it. Sun setting, we've got a little shadow going on. Look at that. Incredible view of the tower. But it's very rocky here, so be careful walking through here. But the view is cool. What's interesting is we have these trees growing right out of the rocks here. But look at this as the sun sets and just the tower is being lit up by the sun. That is just incredible. What a way to end our evening, even without any sunset color and clouds. This alone makes a worthwhile photo. Of course, I'd be not having that in my photo, but for video, it's okay. You can imagine if that is not there. All right, we're back in the morning, and we're gonna go walking around on that one trail around Devil's Tower. You can see it up in there. We had a great night of watching meteors and meteor showers, and it was raining meteors for a while till the moon came up and decided to throw a wet towel on the whole affair. But before that, we were getting some really cool looking meteors streaking all over the sky from Perseids. As you can see, this part of the trail is nice and gentle, slightly inclining. People up above us. So at least the first part of the trail is not too bad. We'll find out how the rest of the trail is. The cement sidewalk part here will shortly end. This is where we take off for that Red Beds Trail, 2.8-mile loop, and see how it's kind of a little rough here, a little rough gap, and then back to some asphalt again for a while. So it's a mixture. All right, at the back of the trail there where it tees off, we're going to the left. We are going clockwise around the tower. When you first hike up, you can go right up here like we did yesterday. It looks really cool. We're going to check out the rest of it. Lots of prayer cloths and prayer bundles around here from the Indians. Although that looks like just a plain old sock to me, but somebody put it on there. We've been hiking up. There's a little, not a little, that's a long, long bench. That's like 12 feet long for lots of people. And trail goes this way. It's the early morning sun and the light. There's part of the trail veers off over here where you can see a better part of the Devil's Tower. So let's walk over here and see the view we get from here. As you can see, it's asphalted all the way through here in this section. And here's another view of it. This might be a good spot also for sunset. Obviously with the sun rising there, the sunset would be over on this side. So this could be lit up real nicely for sunset. Well, we're maybe a quarter way around it. It's interesting to see the shape of the tower change as we hike along. There's only a few spots that really give you some clear views of it, a lot of forested views. But that's okay, it's kind of fun to find out the spots where you can get maybe the tower nicely. It's kind of cool framed here. I don't really like it, it's maybe a little bit too busy, but looking for some nicely framed spots here to shoot it, maybe in the morning next time. As we continue up, here's another bench to rest on. This part here, we keep going up and up and up, but it's not too bad. There's a tower still through there. It's a beautiful forested trail here. Well, the trail's leveled off here. There's the tower still to the right. Interesting factoid. Seems like 99.9% of everybody goes counterclockwise on this trail instead of clockwise. But be that as it may, this is still a really beautiful hike. It's not too crowded. Anyways, as you can see, there's a few people, though it's early in the morning too. Might get more crowded later in the day. And again, there's the requisite park bench for us to park our butts on. I guess it looks like we're going to go downhill, so maybe this is for the counterclockwise crowd. As they come up, they can stop there for a break. Alright, we are at the halfway point of the Tower Trail. Here's the view from the halfway point. It's pretty cool. It's also interesting that the moon happens to be up there right now. A little small in this. You probably won't be able to see it, but I can see it and it looked pretty cool, I thought. So this is the halfway point. It's a nice kind of shaded trail. Nice breeze coming through here. It's very comfortable. Some more views. Little broken off tree there. Not too picturesque. Alright, still trying to find that perfect sunrise spot. So far I haven't. Here's a bit of an opening. This is a little more than halfway if you're going clockwise, a little less than halfway if you're going counterclockwise. So I could probably walk up here a little bit and get it without those trees framing it, because with the wide angle pointing up, they're going to be angled in all the time. As you can see here, there's still a lot of rocks here though, and the shape of it, I don't know, I don't really like it anymore from here. I don't like this angle in this close. Wow, a lot of hawks or golden eagles flying up along there. Hard to tell, they zip by pretty fast. So I'm not sure if we're gonna get a good sunrise spot this close. Perhaps you have to go further away and go with a longer lens. I don't know if you can see down there, but there's the main road down there. So perhaps when you exit here and go out, you can set there and get a spot and then shoot this way. That's what we're gonna find out. I was hoping we'd find a good sunrise spot though here. I'm not quite happy yet. Alright, we're probably about 3/4 of the way around clockwise, probably 1/4 of the way around counterclockwise. Here's an opening that could work for sunrise. Still, you can see how the more I angle up, the more the trees go in, which is not a good thing. So there's that issue, but maybe walk forward just a little bit without having that cover the columns. But it's kind of cool, the shape of the columns there, the way they're coming down like that. That's really neat. Alright, so this might work for a shot right here for sunrise. Perhaps. So there's some rock climbers there. I'm going to put on a longer lens here and go take a few photos of these rock climbers here while we're here. The sign says there's a historic wooden stake ladder visible through viewing tubes. There's a viewing tube there. There's a viewing tube here. I don't know if you can see through this viewing tube, but if you see, it goes right through that tree. So that one's not allowing us to view it. Tried to look through this one. So looks like it's somewhere in this area here, but I couldn't spot it. Maybe you can. Even with a long lens, I couldn't see it. But it's supposed to be there somewhere. So by the wooden stake area, viewing area, wooden stake ladder viewing area, there's an open little area here with some rocks, kind of grassy. But I think that gets you a good view. This could be a good sunrise spot, maybe just right here. You'd have to walk off the trail just a little bit into these grasses or down these rocks, back down that way. But that looks pretty nice. Well, we're getting back around to the beginning. Found a few more cool views of the tower. It's definitely a place that's worth coming if you're up here and worth exploring. Alright, we're just about around. See a little bit of the construction fencing there. So this is the way the trail starts off. If you're going counterclockwise, there's the tower, there's the sun in our eyeballs. It's a cool little trail here. Don't miss it, it's only a little over a mile. Definitely worth strolling along. Alright, as the traffic people are waving hello to all the motorcycles, we'll wave goodbye to Devil's Tower. It's sure been a fun place to visit and explore. Don't miss it.